Hi guys, it's Julian and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I want to talk with all of you about an important topic which all of us faced in the past or we will be faced in the future when we try to learn a new language. And this problem is the stress and fatigue when we are learning a new language. Well, first of all, we need to make these questions: how we can handle the stress, and what kind of strategies we can apply to resolve this problem. These will be our main questions, and we can apply a couple of strategies to resolve this problem. First of all, we need to define the meaning of the stress. In my words, the stress is that state where our mind and our physical state change after long periods of work and responsibilities that we need to attend without the appropriate rest to to resolve that kind of tasks in the appropriate way and in an efficient way. So here we have a problem usually, because without the appropriate rest we feel very tired in our body, but at the same time in our mind. So we cannot resolve all the tasks in the same way that we usually could do that. So that after that, after the appropriate after so after so without the appropriate rest we feel ourselves very tired. We developed a tiredness state where we don't have motivation to do our tasks and our responsibilities in the appropriate way. So it's a problem sometimes, because usually we cannot release that we have stress and fatigue in our body and in our mind. So we cannot we cannot release that problem after the symptoms are very heavy in ourselves. So we need to resolve that. How we can resolve that? Well, we discussed that problem, that kind of strategies in a while. But first of all, we need to understand what is the stress and what we developed the stress, that this condition. So to make a review, the stress is developed in us when we don't have the appropriate rest and we have long periods of work and responsibilities with the appropriate rest, and we are so focused in complete our work, but we don't take care about our healthy. So we need to resolve that. We need to find a solution to improve our health, to be productive in a consistent way, because that's the point. All of us want to be success in our life, and to do that we need to, first of all, we need to be consistent with our work and with our lives and with the lifestyle that we want to get. But usually we find ourselves in a situation where we don't have the appropriate rest, because we are so focused in finish our work and our tasks, and we forget to rest appropriately. Like maybe we don't sleep appropriately because we go to the bed very later, and we need to wake up early as well. So we need to recognize all those bad habits in our life to resolve this situation, because stress, it's about take care about our health, about our mental health, and about our physical health at the same time. So we need to fix that, because if we don't do that, we won't be able to make our work in the appropriate way, even when we try so hard, as always, to resolve common problems that we have in our work or in our daily life. For example, if we have to finish a project and we try to resolve that project in the same way that always, but in this time we have stress and fatigue in our life, we couldn't be able to finish that project with the same efficiency than always, and maybe we won't be able to make a good work as such as before. So we need to fix that and release that. The stress won't be disappearing if we don't have to try to fix it. So that's the point here, because well, it's a little complicated release that state of stress in our life, but we need to change our habits to adequate the response to be productive again. So we need to fix that. And now I will share you with all of you a little bit of my experience with stress in my life and the fatigue at the same time, and how I face it to overcome to that problem and be productive again in my daily life and in my daily routine. Well, first of all, I want to share with all of you a little bit of my experience and how the stress affected me in the past, a couple of weeks ago, last week ago. So, well, for example, in my case, it was a little difficult, because in my case, the stress appears uh, in in a low way and slowly, because in my case I'm a person which want to make a lot of things at the same time. Like, I want to make a lot of projects about my work, because I'm trying to make projects about software, because my goal someday is to start to make bigger projects about software as a software developer. And sometimes it could be a little bit difficult to learn a new language, stay focused in your personal projects, and at the same time, because I'm a curious guy, try to learn new languages, because I'm pretty interesting in languages and cultures, and I love know new people around the world. And in my case, I was trying to learn Portuguese as and German as well. At the same time that I'm improving my English, so I tried to start to learn German and Portuguese in my current routine. Like, spend a couple of hours during the week to to learn those languages, but I try to learn those languages with the same intensity than English. So my mind was blowing up, and I didn't notice that at that time. And at the same time, I start to become more tiredness during my day. I wasn't the motivation than before, and I couldn't complete all my routine for each day in that week. And I knew that something bad was happening with me at that moment, because I couldn't complete my daily routine and my tasks and my responsibilities and so on. So I was so tired, and I spent a lot of time just uh, tired doing anything. And well, I realized that I needed a little bit of rest, like just uh, take a rest, and don't think about my routine and my learning English progress and grammar, and make this kind of videos and so on, because the most important thing for my life at that point was just take a little bit of rest to recover myself and go ahead again, because I needed that kind of rest to apply to my life, and then make the same things that I usually do, but in the appropriate way. Because when I'm tired, it's so difficult to make the things in a good way and enjoying the process, because that's the important thing. You need to enjoy the process when you make all the things that you want to do and that you love, because it's something about you're making to grow up yourself in your life. And so you need to take care about yourself and release when you need to have a rest for yourself and have time for yourself to don't think about anything, or just to find a better way to do the things and enjoy the process in a better way. And well, that's my experience actually. Well, that stress at the same time affect my confidence. For example, when I had a good rest during those weeks, I was able to speak with people around the world with a lot of confidence, and was beautiful. But when I start to sleep just 4 hours or 5 hours, or that or similar, uh, during while days, sorry, when I was just sleeping 4 hours or 6 hours during the week for a couple of days, my mind wasn't work efficiently, so it was a problem, and that translated in a bad confidence in myself. I didn't have confidence in myself at that point, and I didn't knew and I didn't know if I if I know something about the language, or I was just making fun, or I don't know. It was awful, my English. But I realized that I needed to rest, and that's it, because that affected me too much. So, and I didn't enjoy that process too much. So you need to release when you find in that way. So my personal advice is to have a solution about the stress and fatigue during your learning English process, or any language, to resolve your stress. First of all, and it's basically, it's just have a good rest. uh, Go to the bed early, and don't watch your phone too much before to sleep. Take a break and go outside for a walk to clear your mind, and change a little bit to routine, uh, to make your own routine a little bit more enjoyable for yourself, because that's an important thing. You need to enjoy all the things that you do always, because if you are trying to grow up and improve your life, and to improve your conditions, your personal conditions, you need to enjoy the process. It's very important. So uh, you can apply a couple of strategies to make this. You can change a little bit to routine to enjoy more all those things, like make a little bit different something that you usually make in in the same way always. So you need to change a little bit your routine to enjoy more the process, uh, and have fun. That's it basically. And in another way, and in the other hand, well, we need to celebrate the little steps that we make every day, and that's an important thing. Usually we are so focused in the future, like we want to finish all the things that we are making, but we need to enjoy the process of just working it, because it's pretty important for us to have motivation and to feel more happy with ourselves. And that's a pretty important thing. You need to enjoy each step during the day and be conscious about what are you doing and why are you doing this. You need to know that, and stay focused and clear your mind and make all your effort with a purpose, and enjoy that path, and each step will be more enjoyable for you. And well, after that, after to say that, uh, we need to know how to dealing with the frustration and burnout. And well, to dealing with the frustration and burnout, if you feel tired, uh, you need to do another thing instead all the things that you are doing until now. For example, if you are just working, you need to change a little bit that routine. And for example, in our case, or in my case, in my particular case, if I'm trying to learn a new language and I'm just working in my grammar and in my vocabulary, and talking with strangers in online around the world, like in Omegle or on Discord, and I try to speak with them just to improve more my vocabulary and my expressions, and have more confidence in myself. And you are burned out with that, and you feel so tired after to make the same thing always each day, and again and again and again. You need to change a little bit that and make another thing, uh, like watch a movie, or go for a walk, or listen a podcast, but not just to learn the language, just for fun, because that's at the same time it's a way to learn. It's a passive way to learn. You're watching a movie, you're listening what the characters are saying, and you're understanding the context about the situation that it is happened in the movie. And or just talk with a person for fun, not for obligation. And that's a pretty important thing. And you need to try to enjoy your life, and try to enjoy your progress and your process, and you will be feel more happy, and you will be feeling that working is more easier than you believe in the past. So when you feel those symptoms like stress or fatigue, you need to take a rest, because it's your body asking you for the appropriate rest. You need to take a good rest, go to the bed early, and have a good day, and work with a purpose. That's my advice for you. And you need to take care about yourself, because if you don't do that, the stress won't enable you to make all your work in the appropriate way until you have the appropriate rest. And well, for the conclusions, I just want to say, take care of yourself. Release when if you feel very tired. Release what symptoms do you have. Like if you are very tired, if you don't have motivation, if you don't want to get anything about your work or something else, you need to release that fast, quickly, and take care of yourself. You can go to a professional like a psychologist, or just take care of yourself, like having a good rest for a day or two, and then go ahead with your normal routine. But you need to release that and fix that, and make the process enjoyable for you. Have fun, eat well, go for a walk, and be happy. And that's it. And don't push yourself too much, and try to enjoy the process, and enjoy each step that you make to go to get your goal. And in another hand, that was my advice. I hope you find it useful for you. And have you ever been troubles with stress? You can share your experience with us in the comments below. I hope you can go ahead and give a like to my video and subscribe. And see you later, and have a good day. Bye bye.